Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I am taking the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm and I'm going to be putting that all over my face, patting and rubbing it until it is tacky. Then I'm going to be taking the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, putting that in the same place just to give our skin a nice radiant glow. Now I'm going to be taking Scotch tape, and this is to give us a nice sharp cat eye look. So first you want to put it on the back of your hand to get some of the adhesive off, and then you're going to put it from the edge of your eye up towards your brow. Be sure to make both sides as even as you can. This may seem kind of obvious, but if they aren't even, it'll be a pain in the butt to try to fix that. And then I'm going to be priming my eyes, and today I'm priming with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is going to ensure that our shadow stays all day, goes on really nice and smooth, and is also more pigmented. You do want to make sure to set this as well. I'm setting mine with the RCMA No color powder. Setting this is going to make sure the shadow does not stick to the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to take this peachy toned brown and I'm going to put that on the outer V of my eye. This is going to give us that cat eye shape that I was talking about, so you want to run it on the edge of the tape and also in the crease as well. As you can see, it's already giving us that cat eye shape, and the tape is really going to help to make it nice and sharp and defined how we want it. So now I'm going to take these two gray shades from the Morphe 350 and I'm going to put those essentially in the same spot, but I'm just going to keep them a little bit lower and a little bit more confined in that outer V area. This is just to give the look more dimension by deepening that outer V. And of course you want to make sure to go back with the previous color and blend those two together so they're nice and seamless and soft and there's no harsh lines anywhere. You can use different brushes if you want to, but I find that this is easiest and it does the job. So now I'm going to go in with this super dark gray color on a more defined brush, and I'm going to run that right on the edge of the tape to really make that sharp edge really defined out there. And of course I'm going to go back in and blend that with the previous colors to again make sure that everything is nice and seamless. You don't want any harsh lines, as I said before. Now I'm going to go in with the lightest color in the palette. This is a matte white shade, and I'm going to put that on pretty much the inner half of my eye just to open it up and give it some more dimension. You can use a shimmer if you want to, but I wanted to keep this look matte. Now I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild eyeliner and a angled brush, and I'm just going to be doing a wing how I normally do, making a line straight out of the corner of my eye, bringing it back over my eye, and then filling it in. Now I'm going to be going in with some mascara. This is just the Tarte Man Eater Mascara. You just want to give your lashes a quick coat before you're putting on falsies. I really like this mascara because I feel like it separates the lashes without making them look clumpy and spidery. And I'm going to be putting on some false lashes. I believe these are the Kiss lashes in the number 11. I'm just going to be popping those on the inner corner, the middle, and the outer corner, of course. Now I'm going to be taking some foundation. This is the Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation. I'm going to be painting this pretty much all over my face with this little brush, and then I'm going to be going in with a damp beauty blender to really press that into my skin. With this foundation, I feel like you really need to apply it with a beauty sponge because otherwise it will not sink into your skin how you want it to. Now I'm going to be putting that same Shape Tape concealer under my eyes and on the high points of my face to highlight it. This was my first time using this concealer, so I really didn't realize how thick it was. You definitely do not need this much. This is how much I normally apply with my other concealers, so it's kind of what I was used to. But if you go in with a really, really damp beauty blender, it will kind of soak up some of that excess product, so it won't be as heavy on your face. But still, as I said, you definitely don't need this much. Even with a damp beauty sponge, you could do a lot less. Now I'm going to be somewhat baking on my under eyes. I'm going to also put it anywhere else I highlighted, so my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and I'm going to be taking that brush and just also applying the powder everywhere else on my face and immediately dusting away any baking I did. This is just to set our foundation to make sure that it stays all day and it doesn't slide around or move anywhere. And now I'm going to take an Anastasia contour color. I believe this is in the shade Fawn. And I'm taking that on a giant fluffy fan brush and I'm contouring my face. This beautiful brush is a part of a set from Unicorn Lashes UK. I will put a link in the down bar if you guys are interested. The brushes are absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going in with the Urban Decay bronzer in Bronzed, and I'm just warming up the sides of my face and of course on top of my forehead just to bring some warmth back into my face. It looks a little bit patchy on camera, but it did not look this way in person. Now I'm going to be stamping right under that contour just to carve it out and make everything look a little cleaner and a little more uniform. I'm immediately going to dust it away. And now I'm going in with this Mariah Carey MAC blush in the shade Sweet Sweet Fantasy. I actually love this brush. It is so gorgeous and gives a nice flush to the face. Now I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution highlighter. I believe this is in the shade Peach Goddess, something like that. I'll have it linked down below, but I'm going to go again with one of the Unicorn brushes and apply that to my face. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia brow definer, and I'm just going to fill in my brows how I normally do. I just try to make sure that they are even and a little bit thicker. The brow definer makes doing your brows so much easier with its angled edge. It is just so easy to get in there and everything already looks so blended and so nice. So I do highly recommend this brow product. It's one of my favorites. Now I'm going in with this Tarte lip color in the shade Harlequinn. It's just a nice true red. And I'm going to set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I realized I didn't do my lower lash line, so I'm going to go ahead and put the colors that we put in the crease on the lower lash line just to give our eyes more dimension and not look so closed and squinty. And I'm going to be taking it all the way in on the lower lash line, but you can take it in as far as you're comfortable with. Now I am going to be putting that same mascara on the bottom lashes just to make sure we open up the eyes even more. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.